Last time on Let's Play Metroid Prime Free Corruption.
Just in time. Catch! Don't you feel the power? Soon everything will be corrupted, including you.
Here we go then, here's the boss battle against Gore. So, Gore will charge around in the arena at you. You want to get behind one of the pieces of fuel gel, fire an ice missile at the frozen fuel gel, so that when he charges at you, he slips over, just like that, exposes his weak point. So the shield's down, yeah, so you actually damage him by hitting the front because of the... I remember, yeah. Okay, when he gets to this point, the strategy is going to change. He also has a new sweeping attack, but if we boost underneath him, that's going to expose him. And then we can go back into hyper mode. Whereas Rundus was a solemn cause, Gore's more out, and we have beaten Gore. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, we could not save Gore from his corruption. Let's pick up Gore's last gift to us. That's right, we have the plasma beam now. However, if we melt this right here, it reveals an object. So this is going to be a shortcut back to where we need to go. This will skip the Steambot barracks area, so we don't need to go back through that area anymore. Bits where you can use the plasma beam. Hold down the A button, and your aim is to very carefully join these two up with each other. That will reactivate the Aurora units.
Thank you, Samus. We have restored our connection to Skytown's network. Now we can execute our plan to destroy the Leviathan. As an alternative to destroying the generator, we have calculated that a massive thermonuclear explosion would likely destroy the shield itself. Unfortunately, the components are too large for you to lift unaided. You will need assistance to move and assemble them. There is a Federation landing site far to the east of Skytown. You will be able to find something to help you there.
Now we have the plasma beam, we can finally destroy it. So here we go! We can finally make progress. Let's go beyond this door and go towards the next part of Skytown.
The item you need may reside on a world you have previously visited.
Oh, come on! And we have ourselves... basically nothing.
I will unlock this area, allowing you to command your ship to land.
Hello, Gen Person here, and welcome back to Let's Play Metroid Prime Free Corruption, back in Samus's ship once again, as we're preparing to leave Skytown and going back to Planet Bryyo, as there's something we need to get there in order to proceed forwards in Skytown. Rather unfortunately, in trolley level of design, if I do say so myself, so we're going to go to the galaxy map, and then select Planet Bryyo. What we want to do is go to the Bryyo Fire area in particular. Rundus, Why? Anyway, we are back in Bryyo Fire now, and while we're going back for one upgrade, we might as well go and get some more, because now we have the boost ball and the plasma beam. There's a whole lot of other upgrades on Bryyo we can get, and I want to try and get as much on Bryyo as I can before going back to Skytown, because, spoiler warning, once we get back to Skytown, we won't be able to leave that area for quite some time. Anyway, you guys are here now. So I think it's interesting how in Prime games, how the enemies in the room change as you go through the games, so that's always something quite interesting. So, the first protocol I want to top off is there's an upgrade I want to get in this room. And also there's a Reptilicus in there, so we can actually might have a chance of getting the friend voucher against him. So come on. Nope, wrong attack. Come on. Chakram. We're trying to go for the friend voucher I missed on earlier, and he's teleported. Where have you gone? Okay, let's try it as he throws it. Okay, that didn't work out. Oh, I won't get it another time. I'll try and get it I'll try and get it at some point, but for now we're just gonna go ahead and try and get the upgrade in this room. So what we want to do is use the now we have the plasma beam. We can break open these ice formations. There's a few things we want to do with them though, because we will be blocked off if we keep trying to go forward. So there's about 3 of them, I believe. So once we get in through there, now we've got transformed to a morph ball. We can jump up this way, and now we can take this passage. And now that we have the plasma beam, there's no ice blockages in the way, so we're safe to travel through here. Now we should go through this way. Now we've got a time section with these sections. Now we want to use the boost ball when you're on here to no. So I've made a mistake. I mean, this is you create a passageway and oh come on! Okay, so the boost ball's probably a bit of a bad idea actually. Okay, let's never mind that. Let's proceed back through this way. This can take you a few tries, but it shouldn't be too hard to get in once you know exactly what you're doing. Just keep at it, okay? There we go. Right, so now we're behind this grating here that we couldn't get to before, but there's actually a door over here. You need to use the plasma beam to melt this section here, and we also have something new to scan for the logbook. Bryyo doors are carved from heavy stone native to the planet. Each door has been designed with a low-level energy shield. This shield is specially designed to only be disrupted by high-temp shots. So yeah, pretty simple really. I just wanted to break over the entire door first. Now I use the plasma beam to break this part open. And there's some Bryonian lore along this way, so if you're interested in the story and history of Bryyo, then coming here is well worth your time. Got another code door. Right, top left, down, kill you. Bryonian data translated. Prophecy. As time slowly passed, I grew old. Even the combined power of magic and science couldn't cheat death forever. In order to preserve Bryyo's environment, I would need a successor. Finding one was a daunting task, for most of the folks saw me as a monster. Time passed quickly as I searched, and my efforts appeared to be in vain. Seemingly by chance, I found a young primal wandering the wastelands and rescued her. But this was not a chance encounter. She was a prophetess, tirelessly searching for the last Lord of Science to speak to her about her visions. In her dreams, she saw a starborn death coming to Bryyo, and with her vision came a plea to save her world. Based on her information, I began to work on improving the existing decontamination equipment to help prepare a defense for Bryyo against the eventual catastrophe. So they saw their eventual corruption coming eventually. Now I go using descriptive words twice in one sentence again. It's a really bad habit of mine. I keep thinking these phase enemies are something that we haven't scanned before, but they always are. Anyway. Another plasma beam door here. And now we're back in the main hallway, only except this time we're on the upper side. And that's one of the stone heads that you could have got to. Well, maybe you couldn't have actually scanned that part until now, but that's just proof that it's the same room. And we believe we did scan this stone head in particular before. No? Another famous Bryonian. So now we've got the grapple the Sui, we've got a really good point to use this now. We could access these things earlier and pull them down, but it wasn't really so much point to it. So now we've got this part here. We can now jump across to this part over here, and there's a missile expansion. So yeah, make sure you pick this up when you're coming back here. I mean, you need to come back here to progress the game anyway, so you might as well go after that missile expansion. Now, is the Reptilicus going to respawn? Yes. Right, we're going to have another attempt at trying to take his friend voucher. Oh, come on. He just always catches it. This is a hard friend voucher to get, Diet. Oh, and he would have died next hit anyway, Diet. So I think it's about 7 or 8 hits or something. Okay. I don't know. We can get it another time. What we really want to do is go through this way. Die, you guys. Use the boost ball to try and get through here quickly now, because we have it. Load yourself up with bugs in a very familiar sequence now. Okay, now we're off there. Let's roll through this way, and now we come to the part I said you need to remember from earlier. This section right here. Now we have the plasma beam. We can melt all of this and make it look significantly different. Transform into a morph ball and roll through here. There's also a plasma beam door on the other side, so in case you didn't scan the one we did earlier. This will be the one you probably will see if you're not necessarily going after all the power-ups. Now in this room right here, ceremonial golem appears deteriorated but still functional. A concussive blast may activate it. Unidentified structure has been frozen in place. High temperature shots could probably melt the ice. Numerous fractures detected within this wall. A strong impact could probably break through it, so we need to activate the Morgana to break that free. But first of all, I want to use the plasma beam. Right, yeah, you need to do this first before activating the Morgana, because they won't know what to do otherwise. Yeah, so what we need to do now is transform. Jump into here. And that will create a spinner. So you know what you need to do now. Transform to the, get into it. Boost. Okay, so what you need to do now is wait for this gap. You want to line it up with this wall here. Bomb to open this. Now go back into the Morgana. That creates something. That will also lift up the structure now. If we scan this right here, unique energy signal detected. Pedestals emit a teleport signal. Approach pedestal to initiate teleports. I wonder what happens if we step into it. I'm sorry, what? Let's take a look at our map for a moment. It appears that there was another area of Bryyo on the opposite side of the planet. An icy area. Bryyo Ice. Plot twist. Who could have seen that one coming? But oh man, this is one of the best areas in the game, and it's even though it's so short. Shades of Phendrana drifts. Even the music's similar to Phendrana drifts from Metroid Prime. So what you want to do here is this ice right here will break through the plasma beam. So just for safety, do it one at a time. And we have some Bryonian lore right here. Our plea. Sadly, disaster came to us before we could finish our work. An accident caused our supply of fuel gel to explode, sending fire to the sky and exposing our position. It was not long before a primal war band saw the great fire and rushed to attack. Without a way to pile my great Morganars, I had no way to defend myself from their assault. Fleeing would only drive them to pursue us to no end, and they would show no mercy to either one of us once caught. I had no other choice except to stand my ground while the prophetess fled to safety. With her, I sent my records to the past, in hopes they would both find sanctuary. You now read my last words, etched in stone, and placed by the prophetess. We speak to you from beyond the grave, to plead with you. Save our world from the starborn plague. Lift the veil of hate from the eyes of our people. May our remaining relics serve you well in this struggle. The Bryonians knew this place was here, obviously. Oh man. Such an atmospheric environment. There's also a door down here. We also have one of these structures you will see from earlier. Perhaps we're able to do something about it soon. I'm sorry, pardon? Has one of the Aurora units been corrupted or something? Because that's pretty bad news to hear if it has been. We can't get through this door yet because there's a lock on the blast shield there. Okay, well now there's also a kinetic orb cannon here if you want to use it, so let's activate it while we are here anyway. Might as well. Apparently this structure is also on Bryyo, not just on Skytown. So yeah, you can use that to get back up if you want, but we're just going to go through this door right here. Statue represents Aegir, the first Reptilican Emperor to receive the gift brought forth by the Chozo. Statue represents Dilar and the first Chozo gift of knowledge bestowed upon the Reptilicus. So the Chozo were in this area of Bryyo. I mean, we do know they did have contact, but now we have evidence that the Chozo actually set foot on Bryyo at some point. And we have an upgrade here. You are reading that correctly. We are getting this power up right here and right now. You got the screw attack. Okay, I've already used that one. That's bad. But anyway, Press B to jump, then press B again to space jump. Press B repeatedly to screw attack. So yeah, returning from Prime 2 with the screw attack, but moved a fair bit earlier. Perhaps they felt it wasn't quite as powerful in the 3D game, so it was something that could be done earlier in a Prime game like this. But so we have the screw attack now, which is kind of interesting. Anyway, now we have the screw attack, we can travel large distances. So make sure you scan everything you can around here, because we're not going to be coming here quite easily. Now we have the screw attack though. Scan this for the logbook. This is a wall jump surface. Area is designed to work with the screw attack system, and this is the blockage that we had on Skytown, and this is why we need to come here, because the screw attack is needed to advance in the game. This surface was designed to be used in conjunction with the screw attack system. Perform screw attacks while facing and touching the wall to do a wall jump. Screw attack walls are being redesigned in this game, and last time they were very differently, but this time they're a bit more green and organic, probably because they're not in the dark world this time. Now there is a power up in this room, but we can't get it yet. We will need to come back once to Bryyo Ice much later on in the game. You need to remember this is here. But yeah, for now we're going to have to straight move forward. Now what you do at this point is you need to shoot this hand. With the charge beam. Then immediately screw attack to the centre. While you're on the hand, there should be an upgrade around here. Yeah, jump on top of here. And there is a ship missile expansion. Now this chosen hand will rotate back after a while, so what you want to do now is to screw attack over this way. And now we have the other side of the door that had a blast shield on it, so we need to grapple this down. That will open the door and let's go forward. You get back across here now using the screw attack. Now we can use the wall jump to get back up. While we're going through this part, I might as well talk about something. So, if you hear up current rumours, Metroid Prime Trilogy is supposed to be going to the Nintendo Switch, which I find kind of interesting because look at how this game is built. You have to wonder, how is Metroid Prime 3 going to work on a more conventional console when it was designed with the Wii Remote and Nunchuck in mind? I mean, there are some aspects of the game that were designed for precision pointing, and while you can do that to some extent with the gyro controls, I don't think gyro controls are quite as precise as the Wii Remote pointer is, so let me just see how they figure that one out. Obviously all the gimmicky pull, twist, push stuff can be replaced by button presses, but anyway, let's just leave Bryyo Ice and return back to the fiery area. It is impossible to land your ship in Bryyo Ice, by the way, so you need to make sure, if you want to go to this area in the future, always go to Bryyo Fire. As we go to leave the area, let's just go back through this way. There we go.
Samus, are you there? We have been trying to reach you. Is everything all right? There are some important new findings. A reconnaissance train has discovered the location of the missing flagship Valhalla. As I am sure you are aware, this vessel was attacked by pirates 5 months ago. We request that you investigate the Valhalla for any information about the pirates and their master plan. We will upload the coordinates to you now.
We have a new location we can go to, but we're going to go to a bit later because there are a few power-ups I still want to collect. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to, well, we're going to try one more attempt at getting this friend voucher. Okay, right, ready? No, dang it! Try again. Oh no, still can't get it. Oh well. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to Bryyo Cliffside while we're still on Planet Bryyo to pick up a few goodies while we're there. So I'm going to jump cut and I'm going to see you on Planet Bryyo. So see you on the Cliffside area, Planet Bryyo. See you in just a moment. Okay, we're back in Cliffside Bryyo now, and I want to be heading for one of the gateway areas unless a Reptilicus has spawned in this area, and we'll try again for that friend voucher because I really want to get it. So I may end up just cutting out a lot of failed attempts to get the Reptilicus vouchers in the future because it's going to be really time consuming on the episodes otherwise. So yeah, we're going to be heading towards the gateway area on the map, which is this central hub thing right here, because there's an upgrade we can get now that we have the plasma beam. Or also you can melt this now that you have the plasma beam too, so not that it really does anything for you, but it's there. Okay, the Reptilicus are in the gateway. So now we're in the gateway, let's try and go for these guys. There's another one here, isn't there? Ah, of course, you're right behind me. Come on. Wow, that was silly. Wow, this is not very good at all. Right, we're going to jump over to... Oh, you can't jump over there because that's blocked off now, of course, yeah. I'm going to jump over this way instead. Nope. Didn't quite manage to do it. So what have I done quite wrong here? I'm trying to figure out what it is. Come on. You can probably survive another shot now, actually, I think about it. No, not again, dang it! Try and keep a distance from it so that you force us into its range attack, because that's what you really want to have happen. Come on. Nope. Didn't happen. Right. So it's probably something like 8 or so, and then you proceed onwards to actually do it. But yeah, that's definitely one of the hardest friend vouchers in the game. But the thing is, it is repeatable, so you still have other chances to get to it. I never managed to get it personally, so still the experience from my end is just as much. Anyway, what we really came in here for was a power up. So we want to go through this route. Come on. Someone can actually cooperate. Come on. Right. So break this open now. Transform into a morph ball. And roll through here, and we get ourselves a missile expansion. And conveniently enough, there's a route we can drop down into here. That would be a bomb slot. We've already activated it. So now we've got that, we're going to head back towards the area after the GFS Theseus, and we're going to go and get ourselves another upgrade from there, which we can get now. We have the screw attack of all things. Whoops. Okay, so you can use the screw attack to cross through this section right here, and now we have access to the Morganera on the other side. Let's jump down here again. We have seen this part before, but the thing we can do now we have the screw attack, is to jump on this wall right here. Bit of a delay there from the wall jump, but yeah, there's the missile expansion right up here. Now there's one more power up I want to get in this area before we leave. And it's back in this room. You notice how this room was more expansive than it initially seemed? We're about to see exactly why, because now we have more power-ups, we can do more stuff here. So can we screw... Now we have the screw attack, I believe we can... Well, we need some more height from there, so obviously not from that point. We're probably not going to be able to get that power up until later on. As soon as I was expecting, after all. Okay, yeah, we're up here now, never mind. Okay, right, so now what we're going to do along here is we can travel along this route right here. Screw attack into here, transform to the boost ball. Boost along this way. And collect ourselves a missile expansion. Now you also see here there's a plasma beam door right here. We're not going to go through that door just yet. There's a couple of missile expansions you can get down that route there, but they require upgrades that we do not yet have, so I'm going to save that for much later in the game. We'll probably do a end of LP roundup and power-ups of everything we missed on Planet Bryyo. Now, there are some other power-ups we can get with the current upgrades we have, but again, that makes more sense when we have more upgrades to get, so I'm going to go and get them there and then. So we're going to actually head back to our ship now, although we're going to go through it by going to the area where we got the ship missile upgrade. So yeah, now we have the plasma beam. We can actually open that door over there, but we're not going to actually do much with the going through there. I mean, there is a new area we can get to, but it's part of a fairly major side quest involving a power we don't have yet, so I'm going to hold off there. For now, we're just going to use the command visor and use our ship. And we're not actually going to leave Bryyo just yet, because there's one other power-up I want to collect. I shall see you in just a moment when we make our way to Thorn Jungle. Okay, so we're back in Thorn Jungle now, and we're here for just to pick up one power up, but also to introduce one of the more annoying new enemies here. While we have saved Bryyo from corruption, remnants of its corruption are not entirely gone. If we look behind us, there's another Reptilican. No, we didn't get it. What is the... I need to really have a proper look at this timing on this, because this is really specific. Yeah, there we go. He's dead already. How many times has that happened? Okay, anyway, to this room right here. We have the most annoying enemy in the game. These guys are phasoids. Corporal energy that's... phase energy that's vulnerable to phase-based attacks. Phasoids are the masses of phase energy that form after the Leviathan has been destroyed. They still retain a small bit of sentience and are mindlessly aggressive. The only way to damage a phasoid is by attacking it with phase-based attacks. However, this is a side effect of causing the creature to split into two smaller forms. Once the phasoid is split small enough, it will simply fly to the target and detonate on contact. It says that some phasoids may split into a rare, crimson-coloured form. If that sounds annoying, you are exactly right. So we're going to use our hyper mode to try and break these guys open into two. Now watch very carefully because some of them will split into their own separate forms. None of these are red, are they? I think they're all looking... I'm just going to shoot this all down to... We will use another tank in the process, but... No, you guys are both just regular... You're just non-red, are you? Okay, into crap hyper mode for just a moment. There are certain rooms where these phasoids will split into red phasoids, and those are quite important because if you defeat them, you can get gold credits, and there are gold credits for multiple red phasoids. One of the objectives for 100% completion is actually to kill all of the red phasoids, so you can get the prize for it. Anyway, we're going to transform to a morph ball here. And we're going to use the boost ball on this half pipe right here. You may remember this from earlier. Now, be very careful. This is not exactly a secure half pipe, so... Anyway, if we go up here, we have ourselves a missile expansion. And that's all going to come here for now. We will be coming back to Fallen Jungle quite a bit later in the game as well, but not now. So, I think that's going to do it for this episode of Let's Play Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. If you like this video, be sure to give the video a like, and please share this LP with your friends so if you enjoyed it yourself. So, I've been Gen A Person, and this has been Let's Play... I guess we're not ending the video quite just yet then. Oh, no. Okay. Never mind. Okay, so let's try this again. Okay, so thank you for watching this video. If you like the video, please sure to give it a like, and please share this LP with your friends so they can enjoy the LP too. I've been Gen A Person. Thank you for watching this episode of Let's Play Metroid Prime 3 Corruption, and I'll see you in the next episode where we're going to go back to Skytown to continue the main storyline. See you guys next time. Goodbye.